Hello, brothers and sisters. I hope all is well. Hope you're having a fabulous day. High five. Are you being grateful? Are you saying nice things to yourself? You being kind to others? How you doing out there? I hope all is well. Let's get her dinging. Let's get the negative energy out. Bring the positive in. Get going on the cards. There you go. Give some to you. Take that positivity. Take that vibe. That's amazing. I'm still congested, as you can hear. But I'm somewhere different. Look, this is another painting that the lady of the house owns. That she owns. She paints, and she's quite the good artist, actually. So I finally managed to get some energy to go somewhere else in the house. It's pretty bad when you don't have any energy because you have a bug. Anyway, let's get to our 4 agreements. Let's see what they want us to know today. What do you have for the collective? What do you have for the collective? Don't take anything personally. Release self-judgment. Absolutely. We are the worst on ourselves. We tell ourselves a story that doesn't even belong to us because of those limiting filters that we put on ourselves, and we took what other people said about us to heart and put it into our story, and that's who we are. No, that's not who you are. That's their perception of who you are. So you need to figure out who you are. Takes time, but you'll get there. Even the opinions you have about yourself are not necessarily true. Therefore, you don't need to take whatever you hear in your own mind personally. Absolutely. Throw it out. Have a garage sale and get rid of it for free. That's a nice card. I like that one. All right, letting it go. What are you letting it go today? Let's see what they want us to let go. Have you done any kind of New Year's resolution? I don't really believe in the New Year's resolution, but a lot of people do. And you know, good for you. I mean, that's when you want to start. I mean, whenever you decide you should start now, it doesn't matter the date, right? When we discover the knowledge, let me do that again. When we discover and acknowledge the gift that is there, a healing takes place. Every life experience, no matter how tragic, contains a hidden lesson. Absolutely. You get lessons from all sorts of ways and things and whatever. Bad, good, doesn't matter. You need to find that hidden lesson. There's always a silver lining, especially when something is going wrong and you feel like your whole world is falling apart. There's a reason for the pain, right? That means there's going to be a breakthrough. And you're either going to grow, something new is coming forth to you. I think it's magical, to be honest with you. And you should too, because those are blessings that we take for granted, to be honest with you. You know, we always look at, oh my gosh, why is this happening to me? Why is that happening to this? That happened. Oh, blah, blah, blah. We do got those kinds of things. In reality, they're blessings, right? Feel your feels and then move on, right? And put them in their proper place and learn the lessons, because if you don't, they're coming back. And who knows, however they're coming back, but they will come back if you don't learn anything from it. Ask your guides. Let's see what they have to say today. All right, universe, what do you have for us? Forgiveness. Forgiveness. What do you think? Tell me what you think about the whole forgiveness thing. You can forgive, but you'll never forget. But forgiving does set you free. It truly does. And you have to forgive yourself as well. Because there are things in your life that you have done, not just to others, but to yourselves, that you have to forgive. Because we are the harshest on our own selves, right? Like so far, you know, got to release the self-judgment. And you have to forgive yourself even for the self-judgment that you give to yourself. It's just part of life. We got to look at things in a different light. That's 32. I'm a little bit more raspier today. I did a lot of talking at work, though, because, you know, we're doing so much that, you know, and I'm trying to keep up. I haven't lost it yet. I'm not usually a person to lose it anyway, but sometimes my gets overwhelmed, right? Judgment, severity, self-loathing, poverty. You're under the spell of self-criticism because of poor choices or unconscious behavior, and this is bringing on the energy of shame. Ooh, that's a big one. You're feeling shame. You need to get past that, because that coincides with guilt, right? You can always tell when this soul deadening vibration is present because it causes you to pull back from the loving support of the universe and isolate from others. And I have done that. Sometimes it's a good thing, sometimes it's not so much, right? You need to know when it's time to actually go in and self-care and be by yourself, and to know when you're either in a depression or having anxiety, when you need to reach out to somebody. There is a difference between the two. So you only know who you are and how you need to fix things and when you need to rely on other people. It is tempting to believe that the world is against you, making you want to hide, withdraw, or push away. And when you're feeling that way, that's when you need to reach out. So you have to understand that part. Nothing could be further from the truth. You are your own worst enemy at this moment, as the universe never stops loving and supporting you. Nor have the people around you stopped loving you either, even if you made mistakes. And if they do, they're not your people. After all, we're all guilty of making mistakes at times. I've learned some things over my life about people, because I'm such a people person. I meet so many different people and the different energies that come and go, and the people that say that they were there for me weren't really there for me. And that's okay, because that was a lesson learned from me, and I forgave that, and I forgave myself, and I moved forward. Your divine healers surround you, holding you in affection and unconditional love, helping you regain your self-esteem and stabilize your ground. They ask you to realize that the purpose of your journey through life is to grow your soul's capacity to love. Despite how you feel right now, you are making progress. This is more important than focusing on the mistakes made. Absolutely. Every day we make progress, right? The universe will put something in front of us in order for us to take a look at and decipher through where it needs to go, right? And how it needs to be reacted to. And that's the thing too. Our reactions cause a lot of our stuff in our world as well. You know, you can choose to react angry. You can choose to react sad. You could choose to react happy. You could choose to react by ignoring. You have a choice. Your divine healers ask you to open your heart and find compassion and love for yourself. If you made mistakes, acknowledge your errors and ask those you've harmed for forgiveness. Where possible, make amends. Then forgive yourself and move on. There's no mistake too great or error so grave that it can be forgiven if you are sincere in your apologies. And that's the key. You need to be sincere in your apologies. If you're saying sorry or apologizing just for the sake of it, people feel the energies and they know if it's genuine or not, right? If you genuinely are apologetic, they will pick up on that and know that you mean sorry. Allow your healer, let me do that again. Allow your healer guides to help you rise above shame and re-enter the loving flow of the universe. Stop harshly judging yourself. There is no point. So this is all about self-judgment by the sounds of it, this reading. Your healer guide's message to you: live, love, and learn. Absolutely. Live, love, and learn. I love it. But just stop self-judging yourself and feeling guilty and being ashamed, you know? All right, Sylvia, what do you have for us today? Oh, I guess that's the one. That's it. Ah. You can spot dark entities because they act like they've never wronged and everything is about them. You don't need them in your life. Sounds like narcissistic characteristics. And there are quite a few dark entities out there. And be mindful. I had to learn over the years, for me in particular, because I'm such a bright light when I walk into a room. It's been happening a lot of my life that I can walk in and it kind of shines. And when I was growing up, they were trying to dim it down, right? Until I became my own person. And I was like, you know what? Let the light shine. Because there for a little while, even in the beginning of my adulthood, I would actually dim my own light down because it was kind of frowned upon, in my opinion, you know, and that's how I felt about it. It doesn't mean that's what they were doing, or doesn't mean, you know, they meant to do that. You know what I mean? So it took me a little while to be okay with being the bright light, being that person, and not letting the ego take over, because sometimes that did. Absolutely. Sometimes my ego took over, and I learned to say, you know, be yourself, be your authentic self, because the people that are meant to be in your life will be in your life, and the people that are going to accept you the way you are will accept you, and the people that don't won't. And there's nothing you can do to change that, because they're already judging you anyway. And you have to move forward from that. I've had people in my own family judge me. What am I going to do? I still have to be me. I still have to live. I can't sit and cry about stuff. What I've done is forgave, I should say, my new freaking accent. Forgave them and forgave myself in order for me to heal. And I did a lot of journaling about it as well. I was going to write a book, but I don't like to, I guess, air out that kind of stuff within my own family, right? And it's not for anybody else but me to heal. And I've done that part. And now I'm okay with whatever goes on in my own family anyway. And when it comes to friends, I now know, because I pick up very easily, because that's a learned skill for me. And I was able to open up and allow the universe to come in to help me and guide me, to let me know who is who. Because your intuition is pretty strong if you allow it to be. And that's the key part. You need to allow it to come to assist you, to let you know who is who. And it will, right? Anyways, I'm going to leave that with you. I don't know what's going on. I need a drink of water now. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch my videos. Even though I'm raspy, you guys are amazing. I see the views are still coming in, and I appreciate you guys wholeheartedly. Thank you so much. I continuously do this because you continuously view it and make comments or likes, you know, all of it. And I know that, you know, maybe I am helping you in a way. Maybe whatever I'm saying or my own personal things that's happened to me or whatever the cards are saying is helping you. And I hope they are, because we need a lot more love in this world. There's so much going on, but don't let that draw you down. Don't let that dim your light. Keep rising and keep vibing high. Shine brighter, more brighter than you ever did in your whole life. Now is the time. Start now. Love and light. We'll talk to you soon. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And of course, comment. Bye for now.